Alright, so here we have the rest of the engine in here. So before I put the foot peg on, actually just a minute ago I put the foot peg on, I have to take it off. Before you do that, you have to actually put the exhaust on because there's no clearance for the exhaust with the foot pegs on there. So it's kind of gonna put everything in the right order for everything to work. Yeah, everything has to be in the right order for everything to work properly. Okay. So I've got my exhaust hanger in here. Let me make sure I lined up the bolts here. You guys can see it from this side. Let's see it from here. There we go. There's the bolts right here. Let's see, this goes on like so. Bolts. Other side. This is 12 millimeters. So it still wiggles, which is fine. You only want to hand tighten this anyways. You want to make sure that when these two are on here, you want to make sure that the plate is basically even on both sides. So that's when you know that the bolt is the pressure is uniform. One side is tighter than the other. That means this, you know, the pressure's not even. The load on is not even. And you could basically, that's how you strip threads and such. Because one has more load than the other. Yeah, so. Actually, these ones are a little loose. Just a little bit, enough to wiggle it around. Just when you put on bolts and such that has multiple sizes, it's best to tighten up the tighter side first before you do the looser side. Damn fucking tripod. It's killing me here. It's not a tripod, it's a shitty tripod. Well, it's not a shitty tripod, but it's kind of a pain. Okay, so there's a big one here and there's another one here, a smaller one here. I have to make sure that these ones are in properly. So this bolt here, the washer here, right. Got these two here. So this one like so. This one down here, like so. This one's not lining up properly, so that means it's off. That means the angle's a little bit off. Loosen up the header bolts again. So it has a little bit more wiggle room. Oops, god damn it. Fucking shitty ass tripod. It's because it's so small, it's just a small tripod. It's one of those mini tripods. It's not very stable. Let's see. thing in properly. Okay, let's try this again one more time. Man, it's not even close to where it's supposed to be. Actually, this is even the right freaking bolt. Doesn't even feel like it's the right bolt. This is not fitting in right. Well, it's way off. It's way off. Why the hell is this thing off so far? This thing's way off. Why is it off so far? What the hell? Take off the header bolt completely. The exhaust supposed to slip onto this right here, but it seems like it's not. Oh, there it goes. Man, there it goes. Why the hell is it easy that time and the other time it wasn't? That's the weirdest freaking thing. What the hell? Jesus. Okay, let's screw this on first then, just so I don't lose that place. So I'm gonna lose that place right there. Okay. Oof. What the hell's up with that? Okay, so don't lose those places. Let's go back to this thing. See what's going on here. It was off over here on this side. This side seems to be okay too. That was weird. The alignment was off. Okay. That. I'm just gonna tighten this one by hand. Then I'm gonna tighten those other nuts. Before I go further. Okay, let's go back to this one here. Or these two, I should say. Not this one, these two. Here. Now we should be able to tighten these ones down. Let me just go tighten this one by hand as well. Okay, so it's just hand right there like that. Tighten these down. There. So that one on the other side is a 14mm. I think. Yeah, 14. This one's a 19. So remember when you're doing things that have multiple size nuts and bolts, you want to tighten the bigger one first. First do hand tighten everything first, then tighten the bigger one first before you tighten the smaller ones. So there's not enough space here, that's why you don't feel me ratcheting so far. Actually hear me clanking the wrench on the cover here. Don't try not to do that because it's gonna scratch your plastic. So this one's pretty hard. I'm not sure what the torque spec is. It's probably 60 foot-pounds, I'm guessing. I think that's what the axle is. It's 60 foot-pounds. Or it might be 40. 40. You know what? 40 or 45. It might not be a 60. Okay, I'm gonna call that good. I'm gonna call that good. There, let's do this one down here. Okay, got that one good. That one doesn't need to be very tight because it's only 12 millimeter. Actually did that with my left hand, so it's weaker. It seemed like it was strong, but it's actually seemed like I was tightening it hard, but I wasn't because it was my weaker hand. Oh, okay, for these two. Just a little bit at a time. So remember that these ones are also 12 millimeters, so they don't need to be very tight either. Okay, so that's done there. So that's the exhaust install. And now for the foot peg install. Can't see nothing because of the freaking catalytic converter right there. Let's see if we can see anything on this side like this. Maybe you see something like that. Okay, now for the foot peg. So foot peg goes between the exhaust and the brake pedal here. Let's see. I'm gonna do this. Push the pedal down. In here, like so. Something like that. Get that rubber piece down in here. Pressing against the brake pedal lever. That should be good right there. Let's get a nut in here. So that way it can at least hold its place. Well, a bolt in here, I should say, not a nut. Okay. Give it a few turns so it can at least hold its place. This other side here somewhere as well. Let's do this back side. So I can see this side. Okay. One more. Okay, there we go. Okay. In there. Move this around. See if there's the spot that it sits in. Doesn't really sit in the spot at all. So I'm actually gonna push it forward a little bit. And the reason why I'm gonna push it forward more is because mainly because I want a little bit more room. even though it's only a few millimeters. Hopefully that helps. So you slightly tighten the fore, not putting real pressure on it, so I'm not worried about doing a crisscross pattern yet. Okay, now I can start putting pressure on it. A little bit at a time. You have multiple bolts, you don't want to just go real tight on the first bolt. You want to build up to it. And since these are only 12mm heads, I think the foot pound on this is probably only, I'm guessing 20, 25 maybe. So one last torquing down. Okay, that's it. Alright, now what I need to do is just fill my oil. That should be good. Whew, man, that's a lot of work. Just to change out the, clean out the oil filter. That centrifugal filter. A whole lot of work, way more work than it should be. But that's how it is, I guess. Alright, so now for the oil filter change, or fill, I should say. So basically, fill it up right here with motorcycle oil, and this is the low level on the bottom, the upper level on top. So get it to the upper level. Get it to the upper level first. Run it for let's say 20 seconds, 30 seconds. Stop it. Give it a few minutes to settle back down, and check the oil level again, and you should be good. I'm not gonna record that. I just I'm too exhausted. I'm just gonna do it and call it a day. All right, thanks for watching.